We'll try to keep it modern while not losing the benefits of the classic. So here we go. OGI Podcast 1. Start here. It's okay to act okay. Regards and good wishes, people of the world. Are you completely exhausted by the hyper-analysis culture and just need a break from self-help to actually enjoy life again? Yeah, me too. Here's your permission slip. Let's get into it, shall we?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Lift off and the clock has started.
Oh, yeah. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good day to you all. I hope this message finds you truly well and joyful, and that you are a little less crappy today than yesterday. Sometimes the goals have to be realistic, right? Thank you for joining me here on OGI. I am your host, Scott Schroeder, never AI generated. And I am grateful for a little bit of your valuable time. Your active support helps the show survive and advance. Wherever you are consuming this, please like, subscribe, rate, and whatever else it is the algorithm overlords demand. All right, everyone. Please bear with me for a minute while I lead up to my point. Here's the thing, probably the thing. All of life is a series of challenges, great and small, and we're all better off for the trial in the end. You can't fix that. Just the notion that the miracle of our existence can be fixed is presumptuous on a galactic level. The plain truth is that it doesn't need fixing. Trying to engineer a friction-free existence is a foolish waste of time and about as useful as an endeavor as trying to invent fireproof kindling. In fact, it seems like our society has bent itself into an anti-human, counterproductive pretzel of stupidity while trying to outwit the universe, because surely we can do better. Certainly, we can outfox the unknowable mystery of metaphysical ontology with artificial intelligence that only knows the stuff we know. Hey, let's try to live forever by gradually engineering humanity out of existence. What could possibly go wrong? And look at that, just like that, I'm digressing wildly already. Okay. Do you want to help yourself live a little better? Try to do the following as much as possible to the best of your ability. Get away from the screens, disengage from the psychotic data stream, get better sleep, eat better food or eat actual food, put fewer toxins in your body, go outside, get some kind of exercise, pick stuff up and put it down a few times, talk to people, read and write, do something meaningful, do something fun, do something hard. When faced with a challenge, do your best to overcome. Try to be a decent human, and here's the absolute and utter key to all of this, because you will fail at everything if you ignore this. Surround yourself with the kind of people who will help you with all of that stuff. That's it. That's self-help in a nutshell. Can we move on now? Well, let's be honest with one another for a moment. It's just us here. Aren't you just a little sick and tired of talking about how messed up we all are? It's exhausting, and I need to be done with it. This is my mental health tip of the day. Stop obsessing over mental health. Time to move on, because I'm getting older and I haven't really enjoyed my life in like 8 or 9 years. Seriously, in 2014, my life was friggin' apex, man. All cylinders were firing in synchronous harmony. All facets of my life were about as aligned toward fulfillment as I could have ever hoped. Personal, professional, physical, spiritual, intellectual, things were vectoring upward. Then a decision was made that blew all that shit up. That decision is a topic for another day down the road, probably way down the road, because like I said, I'm trying to start enjoying my life again, and that topic is way too heavy for what I'm trying to do here. So, in the interest of progress, let's dispense with the other end of the human spectrum with a representation of antisocial behaviors that are rending the fabric of common decency so that we may move along to what I'd rather do. Now, there are two categories of antisocial behavior: actions born of ignorance and actions born of malevolence. If you present yourself as an obstacle to the flow of humanity because you don't know any better, and or you passively or aggressively refuse to know better, well, you're a dope. It's pretty simple. If you present yourself as an obstacle to the progress of humanity on purpose, you're an asshole at best or a sociopath at worst. There it is. Now that we have so adroitly unraveled the complexities of psychoanalysis, let's please do what I've always wanted to do. Have a talk show about stuff. That's right, stuff. Whatever fires my neurons that day, let's buck the trends and algorithms and influencer culture and just hang out and have some fun. Sometimes the show will be meaningful, sometimes frivolous, and very definitely all over the place. And so now I ask you, in the name of Old Guy Insight here at OGI, what do sandwiches, communication skills, cosmic harmony, bad drivers, social media, phone zombies, generational responsibility, crazy-ass teenagers, the fate of liberty, artificial intelligence, actual intelligence, fitness, nutrition, philosophy, bacon, and coffee have to do with one another? Well, everything, bro. Those subjects and a million more everyday occurrences are the elements that affect your day and your life in ways very great and very small. This show is all about what I've learned about life. Maybe my perspective can help. Maybe you'll think, maybe you'll laugh. I hope so, because without these things, without the free flow of ideas, society crumbles into angry fragments of discontent and confusion. It's Independence Day here in the U.S. Consider this a bridge to freedom from that abyss. Welcome to Old Guy Insight. Now, this is why I'm here, a hopefully not so lonely voice in the wilderness of trying to remind people that we need one another and everyone has value. I invite you, the keepers of thoughtfulness, curiosity, and balance, to join me here as we attempt to elevate one another above the vast and tumultuous sea of dummies, clowns, ne'er-do-wells, and malevolence. You'll find many things to love here. Among them will be initiative, fortitude, encouragement through challenge, aplomb, language arts, attempted wisdom, and humor. But no math. No way. Not ever. And I hope you can find something of value here and share it out to the world. And if you have anything you feel is of value to the world, by all means, share it with me. I embrace the Socratic belief that I know nothing but my own ignorance. Remember your principles. Remember your foundation. Remember who you are. Find your purpose. And for the sake of humanity, please, please remember to have some fun. And that is enough to ponder for now. This episode of the podcast is dedicated to my incomparable wife who has kept me, mostly, between the white lines on the highway of life these past 25 years. OGI can be found on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Riverside.fm, and everywhere else in the podcast universe. And episodes and content will also be posted on IG, Facebook, YouTube, whatever. Please do all the subscribe or rate and review things. Your active support is critical, y'all. As you go forth today, remember that all of life is trial and error. Try to do better than yesterday. Live, laugh, love. Be mindful, fit, and authentic. If that's all you have, today will be a good day. Peace out, homies. See you next time. How about that? That wasn't bad. That really wasn't bad. They've taken to calling me one take Scooter in all of my media endeavors. That was okay. So anyway, that's what we're going to do here. I'm going to record the audio version of the podcast simultaneously with this on the Riverside.fm home and send out an audio version for those of you who like the whole video and YouTube thing is fantastic, but there's one of the great things about the podcast milieu, the podcast medium, is it's found time. You can listen to it on your commute, in the car, on the way to vacation, on the way back from vacation, on a run, at the gym, whatever. It's like task stacking. You can't multitask, but you can task stack if there's something not too critical there that needs to be done that you can stack on top of, and find yourself some time. It is the singular and only non-renewable resource in this. Well, I don't know about the universe. We don't know everything yet, but within our lives, within the universe, it is the single and only unrenewable resource that we have. And it's running away, so if you can stack some time, that's great. So anyway, that's what I'm going to be doing here on this Riverside.fm platform. I have the ability to have guests, which I've been desperately trying to get regular guests / kind of guest hosts, co-hosts for months now. And nobody wants to do this. Everybody wants to be on camera and have a TikTok page and a YouTube channel and all that stuff, but nobody wants to participate for some reason. It's really quite strange. Anyway, so I'll be utilizing all the available technologies to put out the video version and an audio-only version for those of you purists, with bumper music, because I'm old and I grew up in the golden age of radio, and I love bumper music, and I love this conversational platform. So you'll have the ability, I'll put the link out to each recording session / live session / guest session, and hopefully you can join in. But as I mentioned in the podcast recording, if you don't do the things that modern communication, mass communication demands of us, if you don't play the game, you lose the game, and you can't change the game. So take all the opportunities that you have to like the little thumbs and hearts, and subscribe and share out episodes and ideas. The OGI communications world will be here on podcasts and on the various social media platforms, which I abhor, but are nonetheless useful tools, just like everything else in the world if you use them properly. There's a little piece of fuzz right here that y'all may or may not be able to see, but it's driving me crazy. There it goes. Anyway, so that's what we're doing here. I'm going to hit stop in a second and upload this recording and have it out for y'all if you're interested. And if not, have a joyful day nonetheless. So as I said on the audio version, peace out, homies, and I'll see y'all next time. Do you see that's my fun, frivolous way of being an old guy and having a little bit of fun, where we used to say, peace out, yo. What's up, homie? I don't think the kids say that anymore. So in the name of cheeky irony, peace out, homies, and see y'all next time.